Hello and welcome back to my English channel on Instagram. I wanted to take a little bit of a break from pronunciation today and take a look at some grammar, specifically prepositions. And there are 3 prepositions that a lot of people who are learning English have a lot of trouble with. These 3 are in, on, and at. So today we're going to be talking about when to use these, and I'm going to give you a lot of examples and hopefully clear things for you to be able to understand when to use these 3 prepositions. So again, on my little board, I have them in colors. So in is all the purple, on is all the blue, and at is the green. I didn't have a lot of space, but I'll make sure that everything is clear to you. So let's start with in. For in, we use it when we talk about a country, a city, a neighborhood, enclosed space, or class. So let me give you examples. For example, you could say, she lives in France, or I was born in Canada. For city, you can say, my favorite place to visit in San Francisco is Golden Gate. Or the Eiffel Tower is in Paris. Neighborhoods. For example, my favorite Chinese restaurant is in Chinatown. Or there are a lot of things to do in Hollywood. Enclosed space. I left my keys in the car. There are a lot of dishes in the kitchen. I found her picture in the newspaper. So I know when you think of newspaper, you don't think about it normally and as an enclosed space, but maybe that's just one thing you'll memorize. Newspaper, magazine. In the newspaper, in the magazine. And the last one, class. I was falling asleep in class. For on, we use on when we're talking about means of transport, communications, streets, avenues, boulevards, surfaces, and building floors. Okay, so let's start with means of transport. I went to visit her on the bus. I traveled on the train. The only way to get there is on a plane. I like to ride on my bike. You could even use it for a horse, okay? You could say, I'm riding on the horse. Communications. For example, you can say, my favorite song was playing on the radio. Or, they canceled my favorite show on TV. Or, she's always on her phone. Or, maybe you can find a better price on the internet. Avenues, streets, and boulevards. So this is like an address, but it's not specific. You're not going to mention a number. You're just going to mention more generally the street or avenue or boulevard. So you could say, my house is near Wilshire Boulevard. Or the store is somewhere on Oxford Street. Okay. For surfaces, so you can say, I left my keys on the table. You can say, you should find the homework on page 23. The painting is on the wall. What's on the menu? And you can also use it for on the left or on the right, so it's directional. Okay, and then building floor here. So on the first floor, on the second floor, on the third floor, etc. Okay, last one is at. Use at when you are talking about a specific address with a number. So, for example, the store is at 230 Oxford Street. For a place of activity. So, she works at Facebook. Or, my old boss moved to work at Microsoft. For a point or special location. So, at the corner, at the bus stop, at a concert, at home, at at work. And then up here I have a couple more places. Activities with a group of people. So concert can be one of these included as well. Or you could say something like at the party, at school, at university, at college, and then mostly for shops. So you can find the best cake at this bakery shop, or let's meet at the cafe. Okay, so there you have it. The uses of in, on, and at, and some examples for those. So hopefully that clears up some of your questions about when to use these three prepositions. As always, please comment below with any suggestions, comments, or clarifications, and see you next time.